Welcome. So in this video, we're going to take a look at setting up a new REST nest instance, in this case for OpenAI. We're going to start here with the GitHub fork. Of course, take a look at the documentation, other cloud services that need to be set up, obviously Postman, but also for the API keys, Google Cloud Platform Secret Manager. So it's possible to put the API keys there. More on that later. So let's go ahead and get started with the fork. We said that we're going to do this for an OpenAI. Let's go ahead and call this an OpenAI demo. And that's available. So let's just create that fork. Now we have an OpenAI demo. Let's go ahead and create, while we're here, a new branch for that. We always need to start a feature branch. So in the case where you're doing a team, so GitHub Projects or some other team type of tracking, you would probably want to use the task number in a format like this. It always needs to have this middle part is numeric, so no matter what we do, either in this form or the other, this is required by RESTnest in order to set up the developer workspace. So that has to be there. Like I said, that's one option. The other option is just to use the date as well as your name. And that's what I'm going to do in this case. I'm going to set up a new branch. We're going to call it 2023-08. Today is the 8th. And we're going to create a new branch. So we see our new branch there. So let's go ahead and let's clone this with SSH to our development environment. I'm gonna pop that right in here. And we're gonna go ahead and add that to projects. And we're gonna add that to the workspace. And yes, we do trust it. So here we have the OpenAI demo, which we just created. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to run a script. But first, let's go ahead, since we created a branch there, let's go get that initial setup branch. There we have it. So as we can see, these are the available commands. Inside of RESTnest, we're just going to be doing a RESTnest start. So let's go ahead and start that here. Here in VS Code over the npm script, make sure you're in the right package. And we're just going to hit start. It's going to do npm install real quick to get all of the packages that we need. Now it's going to ask us for that project ID and for our API key. So I'm going to go ahead and enter that now and pause the video, and I'll be right back to continue. So that script ran. Takes about a minute, and what it ends up with always is at the end running the scenario server. You can see it in the Express server output here. Let's go ahead and switch over to our Postman and take a look at all of our workspaces. And we're going to see here we have now for this OpenAI demo, we have 3 new workspaces. There's a Postman OpenAI demo, which is the repo, as you'll see in the documentation. The OpenAI demo, this is the scenario workspace, and this is the developer workspace where we'll be developing our new scenarios. So in the next video, I'll go into the details of adding a service to these new repos, and we'll pick up right there where we left off. Until then,